there's a lot of people in our industry, I guess, that we admire. They're doing it in other markets. RGA does some pretty awesome stuff, and AKQA does some great stuff as well. And there's a couple of cool guys out of Japan. I take a lot of our inspiration as well from artists. I like to see what artists are doing. I went over to Burning Man last year, and there's some incredible installations over there. So sort of take a bit from everywhere, I guess. Focusing on innovation, how to use innovation in your campaign, similar to what I talked about today, but more focused on that particular campaign and something that hopefully other charities could take away from. So how to spend their media money correctly and how to raise awareness for their cause. It's tough, like every campaign I work on ends up as a labour of love. I don't sleep when I'm working on a campaign, and so at the end of it I always say, that was an amazing thing. But I guess Intel was pretty amazing for me. It was definitely the most technically complicated build that we'd made, and it was rather rushed. We had to build it in 10 weeks, so it was a very short time frame. But I'm very proud of the way that turned out. And obviously, the robot arm's probably still number one for me, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean the campaign was intended to, one, raise awareness for the disease because it just doesn't get enough attention, and then two, try and convince the government to fund some of these trials. So we definitely achieved the first goal, which was to raise awareness, and we also managed to get, there were 32,000 signatures for the campaign that also resulted in 32,000 new contacts for the charity, so that was fantastic for them. And now we're just hoping that, it's still with the Senate. A pharmaceutical company did catch their eye, and now they are funding trials, which is amazing. And we're just hoping that the government takes a closer look at it and funds some more trials for DMD. Amazing. Yeah, we have an office in New Zealand as well. Our main tech office is out of Sydney though, but working with the agencies here, I don't know what it is about this market, but it feels hungrier, I guess, and it seems a lot easier. Well, it's still not easy, but work gets up a lot more often here. So just taking a tech idea to a client and getting them on board seems to be much smoother process than it is in other markets. Which is great.